For the flight, my dad booked a direct flight from Frankfurt, Germany to Incheon, Korea from the airline Korean Air. Everyone was given a thin blanket and a small travel kit, which included a toothbrush, toothpaste and sandals. Not a while after the plane took off, the first meal was served. They offered two options. The first option was bibimbap, which literally translates to mixed rice, and the second option was noodles with meat. Of course, I went for the bibimbap like a real Korean. So the bibimbap obviously came with rice, some vegetables and ground beef to mix with the rice, a small miso soup, some pickled cucumbers, a traditional German almond cake which is called Bienenstich, chili paste and sesame oil for the mixed rice, and another German cake which is named Marmorkuchen. This is what the bibimbap looks after you add all the ingredients and mix it together. After finishing the bibimbap, I was so excited to try the Bienenstich. It might actually be my favorite cake, so if you ever come to Germany, please give it a try. Considering the cake was served in an airplane, the cake was very good, and also they gave me some coffee. Overall, I can say the food was very satisfying. Later on, I took a look on the interface, and as you can see, they've had a great variety of famous movies, even very recent ones. Just out of interest, I've also took a look on the R&B and hip-hop music section, because that's what I usually listen to, and I once again was surprised. They had familiar artists like Playboi Carti, SZA, Tyler the Creator, and even the albums are very recent ones. And of course, we can't miss out on the air show. So this is where we took off, Frankfurt, and this is our way to go. And our final destination is Incheon. You look at the speed, 643 miles per hour, or better known as 1000 kilometers per hour. Woo! After some entertainment, I brushed my teeth and finally went to sleep. For breakfast, they gave us a yogurt, some fruits, bread, I don't know what bread that was exactly, a blueberry muffin, and orange juice. The bread came with strawberry spread. I think it was fine, I mean, I can't complain. But the blueberry muffin, wow, that was disgusting. I think that was probably the worst blueberry muffin I've ever had, but whatever. And after 10 to 11 hours of flight, I finally arrived in Korea. I claimed my baggage and immediately went to a convenience store. I mean, just look at it. This is what I've been dreaming of. So my first meal in Korea was a spicy tuna triangle kimbap, the soy sauce bulgogi triangle kimbap, and a banana milk. These triangle kimbap, in Korean samgap kimbap, and this banana milk were the things I've been craving for the most when thinking about Korea. To be honest, I was expecting it to be a little bit cheaper, but the last time I was in Korea was 3 years ago. And for the price, I think it's still a good deal. This banana milk, for me personally, has a very nostalgic taste. And of course, after trying it, it was still amazing after 3 years. I was also very excited for the samgap kimbap, as you can see on my face, just to be disappointed. So this is what the samgap kimbap looked after my first bite. I was thinking like, okay, that's fine. There's a lot of rice, but you know, on the second bite, there will definitely be something, right? Well, let's see what it looked like after the third bite. It was kinda disappointing, but after taking my fourth bite, I realized the filling has slipped down unfortunately, and the last part was very delicious. On the second samgap kimbap, there was already the filling coming out on the top. So taste-wise, I liked the first one more, but the second one was also fine. After finishing my first meal in Korea, I took a bus to Gwangju because that's where my grandparents live and I haven't seen them in 3 years. The ride took another 3.5 hours, and after finally arriving at my grandparents' house, and they welcomed me with a lot of food, as you can see, and everything was delicious. I spent about a week with them, and after that, I took a bus to Busan, because that's where my university is. Unlike most exchange students, I didn't apply for the student's dormitory, because I've heard a lot of bad things about the one at my university, regarding the location, the building itself, and curfew. But I personally would recommend everyone at whatever university to apply for a uni dorm, since it is the least complicated one. So I have rented a so-called one room for my stay. Here is a brief room tour. So this is what you see when you come inside my room. This space is for the shoes. And on the right side we have a large closet. Might be a little bit too big. And here is the entrance to my room. As you can tell, I've already been inside. Most importantly, the AC is already on. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit around. So here is my work desk, pretty large. It doesn't look nice right now because I have a lot of stuff on here. And on the side we have little storages. A few shelves for storage on the right side. As you can see, I've already bought some necessities. I'll tell you in detail later. Here is our closet. A lot of space. Everything looks clean. Korean windows. What's up, spider? And we got a brand new mattress. Quite a big size. Looks very comfortable. Also a brand new microwave. A large fridge. And here's the bathroom. A little hanger for the towels, small storage. And this faucet might look a little bit unusual. It basically works like a regular faucet, but if you turn this, it connects to the shower wire, and that will be my shower. A few of my friends told me they had some accidents because they had the wrong mode on the faucet. I just hope I won't. Alright, and here is the last room. This is my mini kitchen. Again, some shelves. It's a little bit rusty. And lastly, my laundry machine. And also I have another window here. So I went to this place called Daiso. Daiso is a very cheap dollar store where you can buy everything you need, most of the necessities. So first of all, I got some slippers, because in Korean bathrooms, the bathroom is the shower, so you need these. Some wet tissues. I want to clean my whole room once I move in. Some dish soap, a few hangers, sponges, I don't know what it's called, but for the toilet. Laundry detergent capsules, electric mosquito bat, trash bags, and of course a trash bin. Toilet paper. This is a dehumidifier and also a mothball. Hand soap, an ice tray box, a box of tissues, a set of cutlery, a power strip, and a few Korean snacks. And I also bought this to dry my laundry. And I almost forgot about the bedding set, which is also very important. But I think that's it. So I did my own checklist, but I couldn't buy everything by now. But here's the list, which should cover most of the necessities. Yeah, so this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Korea content. Also, let me know down in the comments what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!